Well, you're right. In fact, she thrives in cold weather because that's the kind of place she was born in. This is an incredible person. I asked the question, who is this? Well, first of all, give us your name.
Oksana Bayul Farina.
Born in Ukraine, lived there initially when it was a part of the Soviet Union.
Yep.
At 16, you did something that changed your life.
Absolutely. It changed my life. It changed the world a little bit. Well, I'm sorry to say that. But actually what happened was I did not expect, I did my job at the Olympics in Lillehammer in 1994. And till this day, I feel so blessed because it's the highest rated Olympics in history of our sport.
In terms of people watching. By the way, I want to mention she won the gold medal, okay? Is that right? Won the gold medal?
I did won the gold medal, but you know there is a lot of components were involved at this Olympics. Nancy Kerrigan, Tonya Harding, Saga.
Oh, yes.
In 1994.
That big controversy. I remember all of that. Okay. Let's talk, and that was fantastic, and we could talk for hours about that, and maybe at some later point we will. But one of the reasons we're talking to you this morning is because of something that's happening this weekend.
October 20th, I'm welcoming everybody to Cato Park. We're actually welcoming everyone from our community because I live in Shreveport and I moved to Shreveport, and I think it's very important for community to be together.
Why would they want to come to the Cato Commons Park? By the way, there's actually 3 appearances, and what's significant is who these people are. There are former members, active duty, maybe they're still members of the Ukrainian military, who were musicians before the war, went and served their country, defended their country, were wounded in battle. Many of them lost limbs, and now they've come back and they're making a tour of this country to say thank you.
To say thank you to American people, yes, because with me standing with you right now, I'm about to cry because we are so blessed. Yes. And when I was getting that gold medal, the first gold medal for Ukraine, I was crying also.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
And the gratitude, I think, right now, it's the most important thing. And
all right, so real quick, there's an appearance Saturday morning, this weekend, this coming Saturday in Jefferson, Texas, and then one that evening at the LSU campus at LSU Shreveport.
5:30.
5:30. And then in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon at Cato Commons Park right here downtown.
We actually starting the show. I call them show, I'm sorry, it's a concert.
Sure.
And it's actually a collaboration with our local symphony people.
Oh, wow.
And the finale, it's just gonna be a surprise for everybody.
Again,
please don't forget to bring your chairs also.
Amen. The weather's going to be beautiful, and what a nice thing that your countrymen are doing, saying thank you for what we have tried to do for them. That's a beautiful thing. Oksana Bayul will have her all morning long. We're going to ask a few more questions about your experiences winning the gold medal at 16. Changed your life. That's amazing. Remember, Jefferson and LSU Shreveport on Saturday, and then, of course, Sunday at 3 o'clock. Am I right about that?
3 p.m.
3 p.m., Cato Commons Park, right here downtown. Nate, Shannon, coming back to you.
I still remember how she finished her Olympics performance. I mean, she was just so joyful.
Absolutely. And I think Oksana went viral locally, Rick, just recently. I think it was maybe last winter. A lot of people were like, she lives in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Cool.
What is this world-class figure skater doing in Shreveport, of all places? Not necessarily a cold weather climate.
And loves it.
Yes.
And loves it.
And we love that she is
loves
here.
it here.
Yes. All right. Cannot wait to hear more. Definitely a decorated athlete. And boy, what a story.
Now let's toss it out to Rick, who is learning all about a concert that's going to be featuring folks who are paying tribute to the efforts being made across the globe.
Absolutely. You're right.
Perfect
yes.
Location.
It is a perfect location. We're on the air, actually, Oksana Bayul. She did not know that. This perfect location is actually beautiful. This is the lobby of the Remington Hotel right here downtown Shreveport. We're here because this Sunday afternoon there's a group of soldiers from the Ukrainian army who went to war, trained before the war as musicians, went to battle, were wounded, in some cases lost limbs. They've come back to America on a tour of this entire country to say thank you, which is a beautiful thing. And here with us today is Oksana Boyul. You may recognize this video. Take a look. This happened in 1994. You're performing Black Swan, is that correct? Or the
Black Swan was my original program, and the White Swan was my exhibition program.
Okay. So this is the performance that won you the gold medal.
They both did.
Okay.
They both did. And they both become my business card. Because I am a very known ice skater for being a ballerina on the ice.
Yes. 16 years old. Obviously, it changed your life. Now, the reason we're talking this morning with you and downtown Shreveport is because of something that's coming to our area, Jefferson, LSU Shreveport, and Caddo Commons Park this weekend. It's an amazing thing. It's called Cultural Forces. Who are these people?
It's Ukrainians who fought the war, and now they're on tour, and they're saying thank you to all American people. And the truth is, I am with them because I've lost my mother when I was 13 years old. My father was not present in my family. So she was a single mother who raised a child.
So who are these soldiers? They're watching, the viewers right now are watching these soldiers perform. Who are they?
They're the trained musicians, and the end of the show at the Caddo Park is going to be a finale between local symphony and, oh my gosh, I already said it.
No, that's great. So,
it's
members
a
of the Shreveport
collaboration
Symphony
between-
are going to perform, and I just want people to understand, you're watching men, I assume it's all men, maybe women. I know that a lot of women have been involved in the war.
Yes.
But they were trained, they had lives as musicians,
Yes.
went to war when Russia invaded,
Yes.
and now have come to this country to perform and say thank you. I mean, that's an amazing thing. That's what this is all about.
I am also with them because the truth is, this country, America, has adopted me when I was 16 years old.
Fantastic.
I was an orphan. And
Let me
I'm
ask you real
very-
quick. Unfortunately, we're out of time. So very quickly, tell them what time. It's going to be in Jefferson in the
Yes.
morning, Jefferson, Texas. They're 10:30. And then that night, Saturday night,
Saturday
at
night,
LSU Shreveport.
LSU Shreveport.
And then Caddo Commons Park at
5:30 p.m.
5:30 p.m., Caddo
Yep.
Commons Park. All free. You're going to be there as well, right?
Caddo Commons Park, 3 p.m.
You got to love 3 p.m. Okay.
3 p.m.
5 o'clock at LSU Shreveport, 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, Caddo Commons Park. Thank you. I appreciate what you're doing, and the best of luck to your country. Amen. All right, remember that. It's coming to Shreveport with Jefferson, LSU Shreveport, and of course, Caddo Commons. 1994, Lillehammer. Where is that? Where's Lillehammer? Norway?
Norway.
Norway. She was 16 years old and didn't expect to win the gold. This is Oksana Boyul from the Ukraine. And we don't get into all of that, but she's an Olympic gold medalist. That's all you need to know. We're going to show you some video of her actually performing one of the routines that won her the gold medal. So that's an amazing thing. Changed your life. You're just 16 years old. Wow, I can imagine what that was like. But the reason we're with you this morning is something that is very dear to your heart. Your countrymen have done something that's incredible, an incredible, courageous battle against evil, Russia. They invaded your country about almost 3 years ago, and they have been so strong and so courageous. But they are grateful for the help that this country has given them and much of Europe. And they've come to this country to say thank you. It's called Cultural Forces, Oksana.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
It's actually, good morning Shreveport, good morning everybody. It's actually an event that is taking place at Caddo Commons Park on 3 p.m. And it's men and women from Ukraine who are here on tour, music tour. And I live here in Shreveport. It's my community, so that's why I'm promoting the event.
They're watching the video. The men and women are in fatigues, army fatigues, because they are military people. They were trained before the war as musicians.
Yes.
The war starts, they stay, they fight, they were wounded. Some of them lost limbs. You may notice one of the big guys has lost a leg. And yet they're taking their talents, coming to this country to say thank you.
As an entertainers, that's all we can do. You know, we not politicians. We're trying to stay away from politics. We're just trying to honestly deliver our souls to American people and say thank you to them for supporting Ukraine.
That's incredible. All right, so coming to Jefferson on Saturday morning, Jefferson, Texas,
10:30,
10:30, and then Saturday afternoon,
LSU,
LSU
5:30 p.m.,
LSU Shreveport, and then Sunday afternoon,
3 p.m.
Caddo Commons Park. That's the new park that has been built here just in the last couple of years. These musicians will be performing along with
Our local symphony people. Our local symphony people and them, they're going to have a collaboration, and it's a surprise for everyone what music they're going to choose and what they will do. And I will be announcing.
You will be announcing. How about that? I tell you what, it's incredible what your country has done. It showed incredible courage and strength. It's amazing. And I do appreciate, because oftentimes this country has done things for other places, and we don't always get a thank you. It's nice to have someone like your country to come here and say thank you.
I have been adopted by this country when I was 16 years old because I'm an orphan. And when I won the gold medal, I was crying. 30 years forward, I do get a thank you from the city, a proclamation.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful to be alive. I am. I mean, I think gratitude right now at 46 is most important thing in my life.
Yeah, that's one of the keys to happiness, is having a grateful heart. Again, remember, Jefferson, it's all this weekend, Jefferson, Texas in the morning, that evening, Saturday afternoon, evening at LSU Shreveport, and then at 3 o'clock, Caddo Commons Park right here in downtown. Nate and Shannon, coming back to you.
Oh, she's such an artist and appreciating other artists, an artist on the ice appreciating artists who are musicians. Thank you so much, Rick, for bringing us the story.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have Oksana here too, and yeah, can't wait to see much more on that. It's very special. Thank you, Rick. Some of the best athletes around the world, including some gold medal athletes, and Rick Rowe is meeting with one this morning. Hey, Rick.
Who knew, Nate? I don't know if you know this. She's been here a while, but we are blessed to have Oksana Boyul in our midst. We're actually talk about treasures. Here's a treasure, and then I'm walking through a treasure. This is the Remington Hotel right here in downtown Shreveport. Beautiful place, dates back over a century. But the reason we're here is because Oksana won the gold medal in Lillehammer, Norway, 1994. You're 16 years old. It was a huge surprise. That was the first time that the new nation of Ukraine was able to play its national anthem. When you were awarded the gold, you had the Ukrainian flag and the American flag.
Yeah.
And it made you enormously proud. It's a moment you never forget, right?
When you're on top of the world, you're on top of the world.
Amen.
And I have been skating since I was 4 years old. And anybody dreams of achieving a great success. But when the war started in my country, I think it's very important to make people aware of what's happening there.
Yes.
And this flag has been made for me by the native people.
Yes.
And
And the
I'm
reason
wearing
we're
it
here at
very
the Remington
proudly.
is something happening this weekend that, folks, really touches my heart, because there are members of the Ukrainian military. These are all former, before the war, they were trained musicians.
Yes.
They go and they fight. They lose limbs, wounded. And now they're coming to America, touring this country, and basically to say thank you. Oksana?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to Jefferson on October 19th at 10:30 a.m. And we're going to perform there, and it's a thank you to all American people. Then we're coming back to Shreveport, LSU And the biggest event is going to be at the Cato Common Park at 3 p.m. because it's a collaboration with the local symphony people. And we
Performing in
start-
conjunction with the symphony.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and
Wow.
the finale is going to be a surprise for everybody.
And you will be there to introduce.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And again, what impresses me so much about this, not only the incredible courage of your countrymen and what they have done over the last almost 3 years, but the fact that their willingness to come here and say thank you.
They're on tour in America, and I have been adopted by American people at the age of 16. Thank you. And when the war broke out in my country, I stand on my knees and I have such a huge appreciation for life and gratitude for
Yes.
life. And we're approaching a holiday season, so basically it's very important for us to say thank you. And of course to him, thank you for keeping us safe and keeping us alive.
Amen. We're glad to have you. We are blessed to
Thank you,
have
Rick.
her living right here in Shreveport. Again, remember the concerts, Jefferson, Texas in the morning on Saturday. That evening, LSU Shreveport, and then Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock at Caddo Commons Park. You'll be there.
Yes.
And a special event right at the end, right? Gotta be there to
It's
experience it.
collaboration between local symphony orchestra and Ukrainians.
Okay. We wish your country the best. We really
Rick,
do.
thank you so much
Yes.
for doing this today.
It's my privilege and honor. It really
Have
is.
a great day, everybody.
Remember, it's called Cultural Forces happening here this weekend.